guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is shopkelcys. In this video, I will be talking about hair porosity. So, what is hair porosity and why is it important? Hair porosity is your hair's ability to retain moisture. And it's important because it could be used as a guide for you to know what products to use and what to avoid. So, if that looks like something that you're interested in, then let's get into this video. There are three different types of hair porosity. There's low, there's a normal, and there's the high hair porosity. I'm going to be treating normal porosity the way parents treat their middle kids. We're just going to ignore it because if you have normal porosity, like you're not even bothered by this video because everything works great for you. So in this video, I'm going to be highlighting low and high porosity. Here's a picture of how your hair would look like if you have low porosity. If you have low porosity, that means the cuticles of your hair are like very sealed, like they're sealed and they don't allow water or moisture through it. Usually people with low porosity, when you wet your hair, you see like droplets of water on your hair, like it takes a long time for your hair to get wet, and products usually sit on top of your hair, and especially when you use like thick butters. If you guys saw my DIY deep conditioner before, the butter and oil just sits on top of your hair, and I'm going to be addressing how you could allow more that into your hair more at the end of this video. If you have high porosity, this is how your hair strands would look like. That means your cuticles are more open and it allows for water and products into your hair. But the disadvantages is that since like the cuticles are more open, it's more susceptible to tangling. It dries really quick and also gets frizzy a lot. And I know you're thinking, well, my hair does most of these, so how can I for sure tell? And this is when the tests come in. So let's get right ahead into the test. The most popular test that I've seen is a cup test, where you put little strands of your hair in water, and if it floats, that means you have low porosity, and if it sinks, then you have high porosity, and if it's like in between, then you have normal. The problem with this method is that hair would almost always float on water because hair is less than that of water, and anything with a density less than water would float. There's also oils in your hair, and as you guys know, oils and water repel each other, so your hair would almost always float on water. Water also has surface tension, so I don't really like using this method. Additionally, if you have conditioner in your hair is more likely to sink, and that doesn't really give you that information as to whether your hair is low or high porosity. If you are going to use the method, what I would say is that make sure you wash your hair, to get rid of all the oils and conditioner in your hair, let it air dry, and you could go ahead and pluck it a little bit and put it in the water, and that is a better way to use a cup test. Another method is to wet both of your hair and your body. And if your body dries faster than your hair, that means that you have low porosity hair. This is because if you had high porosity hair, your hair would absorb the moisture and it would dry really quick. But as you can see here, the water is still dripping on my face, and my body got drier than my hair. The last test would be the Strand Test. You want to glide your hand on your hair, and if it feels smoother, that means that you have low porosity hair because the cuticles are shut and it doesn't let water in. If it's more rough, then you know you have high porosity hair because the cuticles are more open and it allows water in. For the purpose of this video, I got like lots of my strands out because if I were to use just one strand, my camera wouldn't be able to pick it up. But if you are doing this at home, I suggest you use one strand, especially if you have 4C hair, because 4C hair it tends to get knotty and matty. So I would say to use one strand with 4C hair. Most of the time, people with medium and high porosity are lucky because products could penetrate their hair. But if you have low porosity hair like me, these are these are the things you would want to do to make sure your hair is getting the products that it would need. First, you want to wash your hair with hot water. The hot water would open the cuticles, so you could go in there and apply products to it. Or whenever you apply products to your hair, sit under a dryer so your cuticles are more open, or just wrap your plastic bag like I did here around your head so the heat just open up your cuticles and the products could penetrate your hair. You also want to moisturize your hair in braids or twist out, because if you were to just moisturize your hair in its strands, the water would just flow through your body and your hair would not retain it. So I just recommend washing your hair or moisturizing your hair in braids and twist out, and that helps catch, or like it just helps contain the water in your hair for a little bit so your hair is not almost always dry. I also wanted to say that if you have low porosity, your hair is more likely to be protein sensitive, so you would want to tone down on those protein treatments, and make sure to deep condition your hair after every protein treatment, because then you would have a protein overload and your hair is more likely to break. Shea Moisture has products specifically made for low porosity hair, so I would check that out. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but I feel like it's better to spend lots of money on products that could absorb through your hair than to purchase products that your hair is not getting any benefit from. I also use Suave coconut conditioner along with their peppermint and rosemary shampoo. I don't know if it's specifically made for low porosity hair, but my hair is low porosity and I've tried it. My hair loves it. So if you're looking for product, I would definitely say to try those. And I'm always making DIYs, so you can check that out. I will be more quick on my toes because I've been lacking lately, but I'm going to make sure to make more DIYs for low porosity and protein sensitive hair, so you guys could use that. And that is all I have to say about hair porosity. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps with my YouTube algorithms, and it also lets me know what you guys like, and it shapes the videos that I make. If you like my channel and what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I have my weekly hair routine coming up on Wednesday. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and post this video, so you know the product guide and what to use for your hair. And what to use for your hair. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. Leave a comment below so I know what type of porosity my subscribers are, and I know what videos to make. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye.